All right, so now we're going to start working on PowerPoint Guided Project 1-2 for Solution Seekers Incorporated. To get to that, for this course, you go to Modules and Blackboard for this course. And it is really going slow. Go down to Module 7. Click on Assignments. Click on M7 Practice Exercises. All right, so we're going to be using page 782 in the book. Looks like it's a lot, but it's not too much. All right, in this activity, you will be creating a presentation for a training program. Please use. So I'm going to download this PowerPoint file. All right, and download that. And I'm going to download the JPEG. If it doesn't want to download properly, right mouse click on it, save link as. I'm going to create another folder in my assignments folder. This one's going to be called Project 1-2. And that's where I'm going to place all of the files for this assignment. So now I'm pasting all of the files that I need for this assignment in the correct folder. All right, step 1 says open and resave a presentation. Click the File tab, select, really speedy, select Open, click the Browse, I could have probably just clicked on that. We're going to go to where the email results -01 file is. Email results -01. So that takes care of 1A and 1B. 1C says, all right, we need to enable editing because it's currently in protected. And the way that I know it is, for one, this big yellow warning sign here, as well as if I look in the title, I see that it says protected view. So I'm going to go ahead and click enable editing. And first thing it tells me to do is click the F12 function key. Let me see if it. So I'm going to hit my F12 key on my keyboard, and it should open up the save as. Pretty speedy. All right, there it is. All right, so I need to save this presentation using my initials space PowerPoint space 1-2. So space PowerPoint space 1-2. And then I'm going to go ahead and save. All right, step 2 says change the bullets for additional emphasis. Display slide 2 and select the bulleted text. So I'm going to highlight, left mouse click on that. 2B says click the bullets drop down arrow, which is located on the home tab in the paragraph group. So go to home tab, paragraph group, and you see the bullets ribbon. It's kind of shaded right now, so that lets me know that that's what's in use. All right, so it wants me to select the bullets and numbering. So go down in bullets and numbering. And that takes care of 2B and 2C. 2D says click the color button and select orange accent 6. Figure 1-96 gives you the one that you should be selecting. So orange accent 6. It is neither of those. Hmm. All right. Change the size to 90% of the text. So there's the size. I'm going to use the arrows to get to 90%. 2F says click the customize button to open the symbol dialog box. So I'm still in the bullets and numbering box. Click customize. The symbol dialog box. 2G says change the subset to geometric shapes. So I just typed the letter G and it took me right down to geometric shapes. All right, select the black right positioning pointing pointer, character code 25BA. So I'm just going to type it down here. I'm going to type that character code because I don't feel like trying to look for it. All right. If the font Wingdings 3 is available, select a similar character code 117. All right, that takes care of 2G. 2H says click OK to close the symbol dialog box, and then click OK again to close the bullets and numbering dialog box. So I'm going to click OK, and you see it's selected. It has the symbols that I customize. Click OK. So you see those bullet points just changed. Step 3 says reuse slides from another presentation. Display slide 2, click the new slide drop down arrow and select reuse slides. So I'm going to go to my home tab, slides group. I'm going to click on my new slide and go down to reuse slides. All right, so you see it opened up something on the right hand side called reuse slides. Click the browse button on the reuse slides pane and then select browse file. Locate your student file. Then click browse. And what file am I looking for? Email content -01. All right, and it says click open. This presentation has spelling errors that you will correct later. All right. Click all 4 slides on the reuse slide pane to insert them. Figure 1-98 shows you what should be selected. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down my control key and I'm going to select. Right now I have keep it short selected, but I want to select all 4 of them. So I'm going to hold down my control key. Oh, I guess I don't need to. It just puts it in there. Let's move that up there. And organize it. So we might move this around a little bit throughout the assignment. All right, click all 4. Close the reuse pane. So that takes care of step 3. So now you should have a total of 6 slides. And if you're not sure, just look at the numbers to the left of the slides. Also look down here, it says slide 6 of 6. So I know that I have a total of 6 slides. Step 4 says use the slides pane to rearrange the 6 slides in order. So the first one should have getting results with email. So that's right there. That's correct. The second one asks these questions. That's the second one. The third one is why. So I need to move that up to the number 3. The fourth one is write a meaningful subject line. I need to move that up to number 4. The fifth one is organize it. I need to move that. And the last one is keep it short. So let's keep it short. So just look at the heading, the title heading, keep it short, organize it, write a meaningful subject, why, ask these questions, and then the first one. So that takes care of step 4. Step 5 says click the spelling button located in the review tab in the proofreading group and correct all of the spelling errors. So the first one is receive. So we're going to change that. The next one is careless. Change that. Organize. Change that. Capture. Change that. Response. Change that. And the last one it says is separate. The spelling of email on slide 1 is correct and can be ignored. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore this suggestion. Spell check complete. Good to go. All right, that takes care of step 5. Step 6 says use the format painter to change bullets. Display slide 2 and select the body placeholder with the bulleted text. So I'm going to display slide 2. Double click Format Painter, which is located on the Home tab in the Clipboard group, so you can apply what you have copied more than once, more than one time. Page down and click the list on slide 3. I'm just going to click on slide 3. I'm not using the page down. And I'm going to select all of those. And you see my bullets changed as well as the font. And that takes care of 6C. 6D says repeat for slides 4 and 5. So I'm going to click on slide 4. And I am going to select those. And you see that changed. And then I'm going to select slide 5. I think I turned off the format painter. So I need to get one of these. I did it again. Maybe third time's a charm. There. I'm going to make sure that we don't have to move anything over. It looks like we will have to make some changes to that, but I'll do that later on. Hit escape to end formatting. All right. 7 says change and position text. Display slide 6 and delete the picture on the right. So I'm going to display that and delete the picture on the right. So I'm going to select this picture right here, and I'm going to hit delete. 7B says select the subtitle text, keep it meaningful, and resize the placeholder to fit the text. So I'm just going to all right. 7C says select the title text, keep it short, change the font size to 24 point, and resize the placeholder to fit the text. All right, so right now it's set to 60. We want to set it to 24. And then we need to (7D) says position the title text above the subtitle text on the orange shape at the right. Change the font color to black. So position the title text on the orange shape. So we need to move this over here and move this over here. And it says change the font to black. So I'm going over to my home tab, font group, font color. It says change it to black. And I'm also going to change this font color. And I'm just going to use this quick access toolbar right here. Once I highlight the text, you see it comes up, and I'm just going to change the font color right here instead of going up here and going there. All right, so that takes care of 7D. 7E says select both placeholders and click arrange, which is located on the home tab in the drawing group, and select align. So I'm gonna, right now I have keep it short selected. I'm gonna hold down my control key, and now I have both of them selected. And then I'm gonna go to my home tab in the drawing group, click arrange, align, and it says align right. It did not do it. Let's try it again. All right, so do them individually, it looks like. All right, so now I have them aligned right. Step 8 says insert and align a picture. Click the insert tab and then click the pictures button. So I'm going to go to insert tab, click pictures, and I need to select the @ symbol -1 picture. So it's the only picture I have. All right. Takes care of 8A, 8B, 8C. We're going to click the align button, which is located on the Picture Tools Format tab. So Picture Tools Format tab in the Arrange group. And I'm going to select Align. Click Align. And it says Align Left. So you see it automatically shifted over to the left. And that takes care of step 8. Step 9 says apply one transition and effect option to all slides. Click the Transition tab, which is right here. Click the Switch Transition from the gallery. All right, and let's see. So that's 9A, 9B. Click Effects option. This is located on the Transition tab, this slide group. To this slide, there's that list, this slide group, and select left. All right, so move that around. And then 9D says click apply to all, which is in the timing group. So we're on the transition tab in the timing group, apply to all. Let's test it out. See what it looks like. Start here. All right, so it looks like it's working. All right, I'm gonna hit escape to get out of the slideshow view. Oh, preview the presentation. Click the slide sorter button, which I just did. I didn't realize I was, or it's this one right here. Select, press Control plus A to select all of the slides. Click Preview in the Transition tab. So this is just another way to do what I just previously did. So I'm going to press Control A. And then it says click the Preview in the Transition tab. So right here in the Preview group. And it's pretty much what I just did. It's just showing you. It's just another way to preview the work that you just did. All right, that takes care of 10A, 10B, 10C. 11 says change the presentation properties. 11A says click the File tab to open Backstage View, and then click Info. So click File. And we're going to, well, we're already on the Info. We're going to click on Properties. We need to show all of them. Advanced Properties. Click the Summary tab and type this information as needed in the respective fields. So the title, that's correct. The subject, writing. The author, unless it already appears, your name. And comments, this presentation is for the new hire seminar. So comments. Period. And 11C says click OK. 12 says print slides as a handout. We're actually not going to print this. So I don't want you to waste any of your printer ink or your paper, but we can kind of simulate like we're going to print. So you go to print, which slides to print, print all slides. So we have print all slides selected, what to print, handouts. So we want handouts, 6 slides horizontal. So you see it changes. Print order, collated. So it's already collated. Orientation, portrait. It's already portrait. And the color range is grayscale or color if you prefer. So we're going to just keep it on grayscale. Then it says click the print button, but we're not going to click the print button. I just wanted you to simulate as if you're going to print. I don't want you to waste any of your paper. Step 13 says save and close the presentation. Figure 1-1 shows you what it should look like when it's complete. And it looks like, let me go to, looks like slide number 5 and slide number 4. We need to change those. So I went back to the normal view. You can get to it by going to the View tab, Presentations, and you see you can do the same thing. You can change the views up here, or you can use the buttons down in the status bar. I generally like to use the buttons down here in the status bar. I just want to change it to normal because we need to make some changes to slide 4. We need to move what does he, she need to know. We need to move that over. So I'm going to go to the Home tab, Paragraph Group, and I am going to click Increase List Level. So that is good. I'm going to go ahead and save right now. And it looks like for slide 5, we need to do the same thing for these. Come on, work with me. Let's do that. So we need to select these 3, and we need to increase the list level. And then this last one, we need to do the same thing. Increase the list level. All right, so now it looks correct. Everything looks correct. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And we can go to File, Save, and then File, Close. Any questions?